Good afternoon, everyone. Today's lab session, we have learned about measurement of bearing of sides of traverse with prismatic compass and also computation of correct include angle. So, objective aim of this lab is bearing of sides of traverse with prismatic compass and computation of correct included angle. Correct included angle so in this method now share the screen. This is the prismatic compass. See the diagram of prismatic compass. So apparatus used in this experiment is first apparatus is the prismatic compass, ranging rod, chain, a metric chain either 20 meter or 30 meter, tape that is cloth tape or metallic tape, tape tripod stand, small pieces of stone for marking purpose. This is the prismatic compass which showing various parts. So this is the circular part which have a rider and also show the north direction. That is hinged with filter glasses. There is a prism is attached at a right angle, convex. This hinge for glass, this glass. This is the eye slit. This is the eye hole. This is also hinge is provided for this eyeglasses. Here another hinge strap is provided. Here also a focusing stud is placed. In this direction, this box is a metallic box. Within this, graduated ring is available. 0 to 360 angle is marked. Also show the north direction. This is the lifting lever. Here also lifting pin is here. Here one hinge is supported to this object vane. So in object vane, a corsair is also provided for the purpose of Ranging the object. This is the reflecting mirror that is adjustable. Here a sliding array. Here a graduated ring. This is the clamping ring and this is the glass covered over the graduated. See, this is a line diagram of prismatic compass. This is the reflecting mirror attached with object bin. Here is the lifting pin. Behind the lifting pin, clamping ring is provided and adjacent to a glass cover is placed over the graduated circle. Here magnetic needle is provided which show north direction is also marked on magnetic needle. Here is the agate cap is provided. This is the pivot and here is the lifting lever. Okay, so this angle prism is placed here, convex prism is placed at right angle. Here is the prism cap and this is the rider. This is the rider. So important part of compass are a box with graduated circle, a magnetic needle, a line of sight. So when the line of sight is pointed to point, the magnetic needle of compass point towards north, that is the magnetic meridian, and the angle which this line of sight makes with the magnetic meridian is read on the graduated circle. So it is known as magnetic bearing of the line. So generally there are two type of compass. First is the prismatic compass, second is the circular compass. So generally we used in lab for the measurement of horizontal angle, generally use prismatic compass. So prismatic compass is very valuable instrument and it is also usually used for rough survey for the measuring bearing and survey line. So the least count of prismatic compass is 30 minutes. This point is important and it consists of a circular box of 10 to 12 centimeter dia of non-magnetic material. So material should be non-magnetic. So 5 volt is fixed at the center of box and is made up of hard steel with a sharp pivot. Graduated aluminium is attached to the needle and it is graduated in clockwise direction from 0 to 360. So the figure are written in inverted. 0 is written at south in and 180 at north in. Also 270 at east. So diametrically opposite are fixed to the box. The sighting vane consists of a hinged metal in the center of which it is a fine silk thread of which is stretched a vertical hair. So it pressed against a lifted pin which lifted the needle, the pivot and hold it against the glass lid. So how we measure the bearing line? So a bearing is a line of a line is a horizontal angle made by the survey line with some reference direction or meridian. So meridian may be either true meridian, magnetic meridian, or arbitrary or assumed meridian. So what is the meridian? Meridian is similar as the reference line. Okay. So true meridian is the true geographical meridian passing through a point is a line of intersection Earth surface by a plane containing north to south pole and given point they are not parallel to each other. So see the value, that is the conversion of WCV in RB. So we can convert this value as with the help of WCV to RB. That is conversion of WCB and RB as RB is the reduced bearing, WCB is the whole circle bearing. So if WCB in 0 to 90 degree, then RB equal to WCB. So quadrant is northeast. If angle is 90 degree to 180 degree, in that case RCB equal to 180 minus WCB and coordinate is southeast. Next, if angle in WCB equal to 180 to 270 degree, then angle in reduced bearing is WCB minus 180 degree and coordinate is southwest. If WCB angle is 270 to 360 degree, then reduced bearing angle is 360 to WCB and coordinate is northwest. This is the conversion of WCB in RB, that is whole circle bearing, to reduced bearing. So reduced bearing in this system of bearing of a line is measured clockwise or anti-clockwise from north or south direction, whichever is nearer to the line towards east or west. The concept of reduced bearing facilitates computation in transverse surveying. So next is the conversion of RB in WCB. So if RB in coordinate is given Rule of WBC. So coordinate, RV coordinate is northeast, then WCB equal to RV. And angle in WCB equal to 0 to 90. 0 to 90. If angle in southeast coordinate, then WCB equal to 180 minus RV, and angle in the range of 90 degree to 180 degree. Similarly, if RV in SW, then WCB equal to RV plus 180 degree. So angle is 180 degree to 270. Similarly, if RV in coordinate north west, then WCB angle is equal to 360 minus RV, and this value in between 270 to 360. 270 to 360. So next is the compass may be held in hand, but for better result, it should be fitted at top of the tripod having wall and socket arrangement, and the adjustment of compass is done in the following three steps. So first step to set up the compass is centering. First step is the centering. First step is the centering. So in centering, the compass fitted over the tripod and lifted broadly and placed approximate on the station peak by spreading the leg of tripod equally, and the center of the compass is checked by dropping a small piece of stone from the center of the bottom of the compass so that it falls on the top of the station peg, and a plumb bob may be used to judge the centering either but attaching it with a hook providing at the bottom or otherwise by holding it by hand. Next process is the labeling. So after the compass is centered, it is labeled by mean of ball and socket arrangement so that the graduated circle may swing freely, and it can be checked roughly by placing a round pencil on the top of the compass. So when the pencil doesn't move, that is roughly and horizontal position. That is the labeling. Labeling we can check with the help of pencil. Next is the focusing of prism. So the prism attached is moved up and down so that the graduation on the graduated circle should become sharp and clear. So by these three methods, we can fix the compass. Next is the error coming in compass survey is due to local attraction. So error developed. So what is local attraction? So sometimes the magnetic needle doesn't point towards magnetic north or south. So the reason being that the needle may under the influence of external attractive force which are produced due to magnetic substances, and thus the deflection of the needle from its original position due to presence of some magnetic substance is known as local attraction. So to detect local attraction at a particular place, forward and back bearing of each line are taken and the difference comes out should be 180. If there is no, so if there is no any local attraction, that means forward bearing difference between forward bearing and back bearing should be 180, equal to 180 degree. So the presence of any iron substance near the compass or any magnetic field not same occurrence, that is forward bearing back bearing difference should not be 180. So elimination of this error, the elimination of local attraction, first method is the bearing of other line are corrected and calculated on the basis of the line which has difference between its forward bearing and back bearing equal to 180 degree, and the magnetic of the error is formed due to local attraction while drawing a sketch of observed and corrected bearing of the line at each station. So the error will be negative when the observed bearing is less than corrected one, and the correction will be positive and vice versa. So, however, there is no such line. The difference of forward bearing and back bearing is equal to 180 degree. The correction should be made from the mean value of the bearing of that line in which the difference between the forward and back bearing is least. So if the bearing and observed in quadrantal system, the correction should be applied in proper direction by drawing a neat sketch roughly. This is the first method, bearing. Second method is more general, as the bearing at a station locally affected by incorrect but included angle calculated from this bearing will be correct. Since the amount of error will be same for all the bearing observed from that station, and thus so the sum of internal included angle must be equal to 2n minus 4 right angle, where n equal to number of side of closed traverse. Number of side of closed traverse. Okay. This is the method of elimination of error due to local attraction. So see the table. See the table here. This is the observation table. First is the serial number, that is line, point of line, end point of line, A, B, C, D, line A, B, A, D, B, C, B, A, C, D. These are the line. First column is for observed bearing, that is in WCB. Second column is about local attraction. And Third column is about local error, that is difference between back bearing and forward bearing if not equal to 180 degree. Then correction applied either method 1, either method 2. Then corrected bearing. Then included angle. So sample calculation, error equal to observed bearing minus corrected bearing. Check the corrected value by the formula 2n minus 4 into 90 degree, where n is the number of side of the polygon. So result, the prismatic compass is studied and bearing of line of traverse and observed. The correction due to local attraction at affected station is done and corrected bearing are written in this tabular form. So this is the observation table for the calculation of bearing, that is the horizontal angle for a given polygon with the help of prismatic compass.